Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we're going to talk about a little motivation. 10 signs that you have a nice life. We're going to talk about it. Number one, you woke up this morning, didn't you? Another day of opportunity. You know how we do this on Motivational Day. And welcome to Foci Optics. Check. Stop struggling now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. Now that you've woken up today, you have another opportunity to be your best, to make some things happen, be the CEO of your life. No excuses. Let's start with number one. As you can see, I'm at Grandma's house. That's right, number one on the list. You have a roof over your head. Now, I know it's the pandemic. I know there's a lot of homeless people, but for the majority of Americans, you get to wake up with a roof over your head. I'm gonna go to the screen and discuss all the rest of them because it's Motivational Day. If you have a roof over your head, you have something to eat. That's just the beginning. And you woke up today, that means you can change your life, change your mindset. You must be willing to change your life. This is Motivational Day. You know how we do this. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day's a motivational day. What are you doing today? What will you be doing tomorrow? And when it's the weekend, what you going to be doing then? You're going to be helping out yourself, investing in yourself? Let's go to the screen. All right, welcome back. As you can see, we're on the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page. And I want to thank you for being here, and please share the videos. This is to help other people. And please notice the join button over here on the right to help support the channel. You get special community tab messages, emojis, marks next to your name when you become a member. And I also do 1 or 2 videos during the month, especially for members only. So thank you once again for being here. So I just wanted to go over the fact that a lot of people are having a hard time in America. And there's nothing wrong with a hard time, because not everybody can be at a certain level, such as when you lose your job, you never know what can happen. When you get sick and you lose your job, you never know what can happen, because you need other support oftentimes. And in America, you always need money. Without money, you pretty much have a hard life ahead of you. So this is why we've always talked about the streams of income. But today, I'm going to talk about a little thing that I call motivation, because a lot of people don't feel that they are blessed. They don't feel that they are where they should be. They look down upon themselves for being an ordinary citizen, an OC. There's nothing wrong with being an OC. In fact, being an OC is a great thing, especially when you treat people with respect and dignity, and you don't try to take advantage of people. A good human, as we will call it. So I just wanted to go over this today because it's hard out here, as I always end each video with. And you may think that you're not in the best position. But I just want to share with you what I was talking about before. When you woke up this morning, you opened your eyes, you're breathing. To me, that's a win, because you make your choice today what your future is going to be, regardless of what happened yesterday, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You have another chance to be the best you can be today. So the 10 signs, I'm going to put this thing on the screen. So you'll see the image on the screen, and it'll be on the screen the whole time. All right, so please, and I'm gonna start with the roof over your head. That's going to be number one, right? You take for granted that you have a roof over your head, when in fact you should not take for granted because you actually work or you actually have a reason to have a roof over your head. And then number two, did you eat today? Again, are you not starving? If you're not starving and you have a roof over your head, you're doing a great job so far. Number three, you have a good heart. This is part of having good karma. This is part of where some people go, how come good things happen to you all the time? It's probably because you have a good heart. You've always tried to help people. You have good karma, which goes along with number four. You wish good for others. You want other people to succeed instead of what's going on around the world and around the internet right now, where you call these haters, where people are trying to say, hey, we want to make sure the person does not succeed. In other words, you're sitting there hoping that it all goes bad. Now, let's face facts. Let's be real. Deservedly, some people need to go down in flames. Let's get real with this. Some people are out here doing the opposite, taking advantage of people, ripping people off. This is the no guru zone, for instance. To me, if you want to be a hater about somebody that's doing other people wrong, so be it. I'm down with you on that. But just out and out, when somebody's trying to help people, trying to make things better for people, not looking out for something that they can get back from it, and then you're trying to be a hater, see, that right there is not what you should be doing. You want others to do good because rising tides lifts all boats. Number five, you have clean water. Water you need for your body. All humans need water. You can't live without water. So if you can get these top five things, what are you going to have to really bitch about? Now, number six, someone cares for you. That is good. That is great. It feels good when somebody else cares for you. But the reality of the situation is you must love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, then it's hard even getting up in the morning. Strive to be better is number seven. And that's what I'm talking about from the get-go. Because that's why we have the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel. It's because when you're striving to be better, you're always looking for opportunity. If you're an entrepreneur, you're looking for the next greatest thing that's going to happen. And in fact, speaking of that, I'll divert for a second. Fintech banks I've been talking about for the last 2 to 3 weeks. There's also fintech banks, but they have something to do with crypto. Crypto, as everybody knows, has been out for basically like the last 10 to 15 years, and it's coming into being an asset. And so now there's ways that you can actually make money by holding crypto on exchanges. Staking crypto is now what they're calling it. All right. So number 8, do you have clean clothes? Now, let's face it, 100 million to 150 million people have all of what I just mentioned. But there's also about another 100 million people that live in the United States that has 3 or 4 of these things that I mentioned. So again, there's signs that you're doing well in life. But the question is, are you the one sitting here going, I wish I had a $300,000 car, $1 million house. I'm envious of these other people. All you have to do is just say, well, let me buckle up, strap myself in, let's get to work. Everybody has the opportunity to be a top 10%er in America. It just depends on how hard you're going to work for it and how many excuses you're going to come up with. But this top 10 list is just showing you that you actually don't have any excuses. That's basically what this list is. Because if you have all these 1 through 7 so far, you're having a good day. Number 8, you have the clean clothes. Number 9, you have a dream. And don't we all? Because I'm hoping you have the dream that you want to be successful at whatever you do. If you work 9 to 5, you do want to be the best at your job, don't you? If you're self-employed and you start a business, don't you want to be the best? Don't you want to try to be the best? That's your dream, isn't it? And speaking of dreams, I'm going to give you a little story. This kid comes out of the hospital. He's paralyzed. He's in a wheelchair. So on the transport out, the parents bring a drop top, a convertible. So it's open. So he's sitting in the back seat and he's paralyzed, but he's enjoying the fresh air blowing through the hair. He's sitting there saying, "This is a great day. I'm out of the hospital." He looks over to the side and he sees another kid riding a bicycle. So in his brain, he's going, "Man, I wish I could ever ride a bicycle ever again. My God, this would be awesome. What's it going to take for me to be able to walk or ride a bike again?" Meanwhile, the kid on the bike, he sits there and he sees this kid sitting in a convertible and has a smile on his face. And the kid riding the bike is sitting there going, "My God, I wish I could be riding in a convertible right now instead of riding on this bike. It would be so much easier for me." So see, it's the perspective that you have that is going to determine what your dreams are and what your capabilities are. And as long as you're worrying about what somebody else has and you're thinking that somehow is going to be motivation for you, that's great. It might be. But the bottom line of the story is you're having a well life right now. You're doing good. And number 10, which I thought should be an asterisk, number 1, you're breathing. Because when you wake up in the morning, you're breathing. And now you can breathe down the necks of others and try to do the takeover effect. Meaning do what you want, where you want, how you want, wherever you want. So that's all I have today for you, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully this motivates you to understand that your life is fine. This is the 10 signs you're doing well in life. So understand, you always can want more. But don't overlook what you already have right here beside you. What you already have within your own domain, within where you live. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. With that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here. That's why it's real in the field. And we're going to keep bringing you real in the field situations. And next up, we're going to talk about some property, real estate, of course, more business, of course, more credit, of course, more ways of making money. It's coming to you. So stay tuned and don't miss. And please, again, hit the like button. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.